waves, endless water, wind. Those three words perfectly describe this year's Abruka Sea Marathon. Just 3 days before the race, the organizers made a difficult decision. Due to a storm warning, the original course was replaced with a backup route that offered better protection from strong winds and large waves. The start was also moved earlier in the morning because the forecast predicted even rougher conditions later in the day. But don't let that fool you. It was anything but a calm paddle. As tradition demands, the race began with a cannon blast. Only moments after the start, one team capsized. Our first challenge was to paddle out through the dredged shipping channel of Kuressaare Marina. The backup course was around 24 kilometers long. About 10 kilometers followed the calm waters of the Nasva River and Mullutu Bay, while the rest took us out into the open sea. Nearly 70 kayaks lined up at the start. Despite the challenging forecast, nobody seemed discouraged. Instead, everyone was excited for the adventure ahead. Fortunately, the marina's breakwaters protected the rest of the field from the worst of the waves, making the beginning surprisingly smooth. But everything changed once we reached open water. The waves became larger, the wind picked up, and another challenge quickly appeared: the water level. During the race briefing, we had already been warned that the sea was unusually shallow this year. We were about to find out exactly what that meant. Our goal was simple: take the shortest possible route to Nasva Harbour. The problem? The shortest route crossed extremely shallow water. Paddling through it was physically exhausting. Every stroke felt heavy, while taking the deeper route would have meant a much longer distance. Along the way, we witnessed several kayaks capsize. Thankfully, it all happened in shallow water, allowing the crews to recover and continue safely. As we approached Nasva Harbour, the sea became even more intimidating. The waves kept growing, and so did the wind. At times it felt impossible to keep the kayak pointing where we wanted. The waves constantly tried to turn us sideways. Luckily, we managed to keep the kayak at roughly a 45-degree angle to the swell, which gave us enough control to keep moving. Even with the spray skirt securely attached, water poured into the cockpit. These waves were far bigger than we had expected. To be honest, they scared us. Fortunately, every participant carried a GPS safety tracker equipped with an SOS button. If anything had gone seriously wrong, one of the 3 rescue boats stationed along the course would have been on its way immediately. Perhaps the most worrying thought wasn't where we were. It was knowing we'd have to paddle through this exact same section again on the way back, while the forecast promised even rougher conditions. We had several moments where it genuinely felt like we were about to capsize, and in the worst possible place. Thankfully, we stayed upright and finally reached Nasva Harbour, where the massive wind turbines welcomed us ashore. From there, everything became peaceful. The route continued along the calm Nasva River. At first, the river was wide and relaxing, but the closer we got to Mullutu Bay, the narrower and wilder it became. Some sections were so tight that maneuvering a 6.4-meter tandem kayak became surprisingly difficult, especially when faster competitors appeared from the opposite direction. Luckily, we reached Mullutu Bay without any incidents, and that's where the real work began. The bay was unbelievably shallow. In many places, the water was only 20 to 30 centimeters deep. Every paddle stroke felt as if we weren't moving at all. Thankfully, this slow and exhausting section didn't last forever, and soon we were back on the Nasva River. Now we simply paddled the same route again, only in the opposite direction. The narrowest parts of the river had become much busier. Meeting oncoming kayaks made passing difficult, and the few gentle collisions were almost impossible to avoid. Some sections were so narrow that one kayak had to move into the reeds just to let the other pass. The biggest concern was still ahead. Soon we'd be back on the open sea. Would the waves really be even bigger than before? The answer? Yes. As we left the river, the powerful waves near Nasva Harbour were still there. The good news? This time we were paddling directly into them instead of across them, which gave us much more control and confidence. Even so, both we and our kayak had to fight every single wave. The front paddler took wave after wave straight to the face. Meanwhile, I kept bailing water from the cockpit as waves repeatedly washed over the sides of the kayak. By this point, fatigue was finally starting to catch up with us. Our shoulders, our arms, everything was getting heavier. A kilometer on the sea simply isn't the same as a kilometer on a river. Fighting wind and waves makes every stroke far more demanding. Somehow, we also managed to find the only rock on the entire marathon course. Fortunately, neither the kayak nor we suffered any damage. Later, after reviewing our GPS track, we realized what had happened. On the return journey, we had paddled much closer to shore than on the way out. And then we ran aground again. Why? Because in our minds, the finish line was back at the original starting point. just 1 kilometer left. Finally. We crossed the finish line at Kuressaare Marina. A hot meal, warm drinks, and, in true Nordic fashion, a sauna. Exactly what we needed after 3 hours on the water. In total, we paddled approximately 24 kilometers in 3 hours and 10 minutes. This marathon gave us far more emotions than we had expected. Even later that evening, it still felt like the horizon was moving beneath our feet. Hopefully, next year we'll get the chance to paddle the original course around Abruka Island. We'll definitely be back. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next adventure.